Hello, Happy New Year, everyone. I just want to take this moment to thank you all for being in here. And I would love to take a nice, big, deep breath with you guys. Inhale all the good shit and exhale all the bad shit. The bad shit, including sugar. I know the holidays definitely got the best of me. I was a little cookie monster, and once I had one cookie, I wanted another cookie and another cookie and another cookie, and it just kind of kept going on a ripple effect. And it amazed me because I was doing some research, and they said that they had a rat study, and they put cocaine and sugar into a maze, and the rat picked the sugar every single time. So not only did they blow up like a balloon, all of their organs, their liver, their kidney, their heart were inflamed, and the fat suffocated their organs, which made them have cancer or tumors. And in America, 29.1 million people have type 2 diabetes. The American Heart Society says that females should have 6 teaspoons of sugar or 24 grams of sugar, which is 100 calories, and males should have 9 teaspoons of sugar, not tablespoons, teaspoons, and 36 grams of sugar, which is 150 calories. So the average person has 50 to 70 teaspoons of sugar today in America. 15 to teaspoons of sugar per day in America is like the average. And over the course of the year, 150 to 170 pounds. So if you go to the store and buy 30 to 35 packages of those sugar, that's how much excess we're putting onto our body through all sorts of things. This Powerade here has 21 grams of sugar in half. So I took my little teaspoon here. I don't have sugar in the house, but I took my little teaspoon and I added it to this cup. And so this is how much sugar this has in one serving. So if you're like, wonder why you go for a run or a marathon or whatever and you come back and this like brings you back to life, because you're getting spiked with insulin or with sugar. And there's so many different names for sugar. There's about people started catching on. Oh, there's no fat. Everyone thought fat was a huge thing back in the day. So then when they says low fat, that means they added the sugar. So people started catching on, being like, oh my gosh, there's so much sugar in here. So they started changing all the names. If you look in the worksheet, the, what's it called? The Free Clean Eating Work PDF, week PDF, you'll see that I put a thing of a little picture of all the names of sugar and a table to keep track of all of our sugar this week. The way you do that is you take grams of sugar divided by 4, and that's how many teaspoons of sugar you have in each serving. So this one had 21 grams in half. So you do 21 divided by 4, which is 5.2. There's 2.5 servings in there, so you divide that, and then you do your little sugar thing. It's even fun to do this to see, to physically see how much sugar is in each thing. If you look at a can of Coca-Cola, a 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola has 39 grams of sugar in it. So that's 10 teaspoons pretty much. And it has the caffeine on it. So you wonder why you're coming back for more time and time again. Mountain Dew is the worst. Please don't ever drink Mountain Dew. There's 46 grams of sugar, 11.5 teaspoons. Dr. Pepper, he sent out 25,000 samples to find the bliss point in Dr. Pepper and be like, is this too sweet? Not too sweet? There's 64 grams of sugar in each Dr. Pepper, which is 16 teaspoons. So when you see sugar or Starbucks or a cookie or anything like that, your body produces a hormone called insulin, and that starts producing by looking at sugar. Once you start salivating, it starts producing sugar because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to eat that, which spikes the level in your pancreas. And when you are constantly eating sugar, your body stops producing insulin because it's making it so much. It's like taking melatonin, before you're 60. Your body produces it naturally, but once you start putting it into your system, then it stops making it because you're just giving it so much. And then you can't sleep properly and you don't go into a REM sleep. That's a whole other story. So when it comes to being aware, sucralose, sucralose and high fructose corn syrup are artificial sweeteners. Your body cannot break them down in your system. So you have to pee it out. But when your body is going in overdrive trying to process all your food, it just pushes all your sucralose and high fructose corn syrup aside, because it's like, okay, this is like food, but I don't really know what this is, so I'm going to put this aside. And it becomes in your lymph system. And people with like swollen necks and swollen ankles, that's all like artificial flavors. And edema, that's all artificial sweeteners and all these like red yellows and all these things stuck in your circulatory system. So it's just something to and when you have an apple, it's 17 grams of sugar, but it breaks down in steps in your body. So you're not just like zapping it right away with all of this sugar. So it's just something to keep in mind of. I can seriously talk about this forever. If you have any more questions about sugar or anything, please let me know. Try the equation with everything this week. You know, see how much sugar you have, divide it by 4, and that's how many teaspoons of sugar, and how much over is your average. Post a picture of that in the group of, you know, what you've done today, or what sugar you didn't know was, or just kind of something that you're like, I didn't realize how much sugar that is. It's all about being aware and sharing it with people. So that's what I'm trying to do. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.